Hey YouTube, looking at my Great League team with Corsola, clodsire, and primeape, and essentially it's a meta team. It's like maybe the top like 3-5 Pokemon in the game right now. Let me actually just check PvP Poke rankings because it's not even that complicated. Clodsire, Corsola, Mandibuzz, and then Primeape. So I got 3 of the top 4 Pokemon. Okay, easy title. 3 of the top 4 Pokemon, ranked Pokemon in GBL on a team together, and it works pretty well. You got your clodsire, which is generally a good safe swap. Primeape can actually act as a safe swap as well. And then you got corsola. Someone says corsola. Is how you pronounce it. So I'll just pronounce it corsola until someone says otherwise. And then, yeah, so put them together on a team. It seems to work well. You have bulk with clodsire and corsola, and then primeape, which is extremely spammy. And yeah, extremely spammy. So let's look at the battles. Here, so pretty good lead. Yes, they have Rage Fist, but it's going to take a while for those Rage Fists to actually do something with the resisted Karate Chops, right? So you could take a Rage Fist, it'll do like, I don't know, 30%. Yeah, a little more than 30. And they make a catch on a Drapion, so nice catch, because I won and throw like a noob. But that still does chip, and I'll get into Primeape. So with Primeape, it's a non-shadow, so I'm worried a bit about Sludge Bomb. But it's just an Aqua Tail. So once I see the Aqua Tail, I know that they're going to be throwing at the 4 here. So I will just close combat at the same time, because this will take out because they're half dark. And that does take out. And here comes an Azumarill. And this is where Primeape is actually just getting kind of tricky to go against. Because these Rage Fists come at only 8 turns. I hope you're not picking up the... I'll talk about... If you are picking up noise, I apologize. My kid got a keyboard with a microphone for Christmas, so thanks my brother for that. I can hear them playing the piano and up there with the microphone singing. But how many Rage Fists was that? 2 or 3 Rage Fists. Take the Azumarill down to the extreme red, and then you just come in. I eat the Hydro. Why did it say super effective? Corsola's only Ghost, so that was not super effective. That was just neutral. But it does a ton of energy. They still have the Primeape, but the Primeape against clodsire is not a good matchup. Again, Rage Fist can add up, which makes it a little scary. But for the most part, you can just outbulk this thing. So I'm going to have to... I already take, 1 or 2 Rage Fists. Here comes a third one. Going to get to a Stone Edge because I need to start grabbing shields. So grab the shield. Here comes one more. You know what? I don't even know if I'm going to get to a move, so maybe I should have just committed to the farm down with the fast moves for both of them. Yeah, so now I come and try and snipe. Oh, no, so there we go. I did need it because I burned both shields, and now I can go with the Nightshade to take out the Azumarill, and then they have to throw, or else I'm going to take them down because Karate Chop is resisted, and then I will Poison Sting down the rest here. So I did need to burn those shields on the Primeape. Guzzlord. Guzzlord's tough. I don't want to come in to the good news about this backline is that Primeape and clodsire can both technically act as safe swaps, so you don't want to just come in with your hardest answer anyways, because if you're using Primeape as a safe swap, they may have an answer to Primeape, like there could be like a Azumarill or something in the back here. Maybe not, because they already have Feraligatr. But so coming in clodsire, already grab 1 shield. Here's potentially a second shield. And then I will need to determine how I want to play this out, because they're loaded with energy. They got at least 10. So I either come in and just basically sacrifice Corsola and just try and 2-shield Primeape, or maybe I 1-shield this. I'm going to have to go at least 1 go here and see how low I... You know what? I'll probably just let this go and 2-shield Primeape. Yeah. Especially being able to Rage Fist my way through this, even in a bad matchup, right? So they get to a move. Oh, I'm going to have to commit the shield here, obviously. But then they've got to be dry. And I'll come out with just so much energy. Start to throw 4, 5. Oh, look at that. So what is in the back? And it's just a Primeape, which means I have back-to-back close combats loaded. So this will close combat. This will take out Primeape. And then close combat will take out the Guzzlord. I was doing a couple extra Karate Chops just in case, but I already know that this close combat should one-shot a dark Pokemon. So goodbye, Guzzlord. Sandslash. Let's see if it's a Shadow Claw. Happens to be a Shadow Claw, which is unfortunate for me. That is super effective as opposed to the Powder Snow, which would be neutral. So the claws are adding up. It's a Shadow Sandslash. So Ice Punch does take me to the yellow. We're going to move off. May grab a shield. And we'll see. They're probably going to throw right before because I don't think they can farm me down. No, but good timing though, right? Right as I'm getting to the move. So they're maximizing as much as they can here. So I'll just try and delete this with Karate Chop, and they give up into Marowak. And holy smokes, I kind of need to stand this because Clodsires get such a bad matchup. So I'm going close combat to hopefully just knock this out. Or put it low enough that I can just come in Poison Sting. I really don't want to take a Bone Club here though from a Shadow Marowak. And they get to another one. And let's see if I double shield. Because now I'm starting to worry that like because they're double weak to fighting in the front, they probably have an answer to primeape in the back. So I need to like throw this, try and burn the shield, and then get out of this matchup if I can. Oh, and it's a Golurk. I'm screwed. Yeah. Again, it's a ghost. So they have 2 Mudslap users and a ghost in the back to deal with my fighter. So I have no chance here. See, yeah, you can like, again, it's an easy read that they have an answer to a fighter in the back. Just the double slap users, just not much you can do there with a clodsire in the back. So we'll go down there. Gastrodon is like a neutralish matchup. I was actually going to say a positive matchup because, well, and then they get up into Toxapex, which is terrible. I was going to say it's a positive matchup because Body Slam is resisted, so they can't really throw the Body Slam. They can bait, but it's risky. So then I'm staying in here because Poison is resisted by Ghost, so I don't need to run away from this. And then at best they can throw a non-stab brine, right? No, sorry, not non-stab, just a garbage move brine. Just a garbage move brine with resisted poison stings, so poison jabs. Unfortunately, they do get to another one. Obviously be able to take it, but a little lower than I want it to be. I could have, and then Gastrodon comes in. Yeah, I could have come Clodsire into that matchup. But I was also thinking that like if they're maybe trying to draw out a Clodsire, maybe there's something weak in the back to Clodsire. So then I can like align Primeape here. And it is a Drapion. So Primeape's your win con, right? So I'm basically just going to sacrifice this and try and grab shields here. I don't even need to go Earthquake. I could probably just go Stone Edge from this range. And then Karate Chop and Rage Fist my way through the rest of this matchup. Is essentially how I'm going to play this out. So get off one shield here. And will they get to another move here? If so, do I even bother shielding or do I just try and go 2 shield? Yeah. So Arctail will land, will take me out. And out comes a Gastrodon to try and slap me down a bit more. But I will throw this Rage Fist and let's start boosting my way through this matchup. So I'll have to shield up anything. Unless they throw... Oh, and it's an Earth Power. Okay, so that means they dumped all their energy, which means I can easily take this. Throwing the Rage Fist, because that's all I need, right? I'm already boosted once. Here comes the second one. And then at this point, it's just a Karate Chop down. So shield this move up and Karate Chop down. That will land for the win. A Mantine. Holy... Season 17 or 18. Okay, Mantine. I do have Power Gem, which is super effective. Nice coverage move for the Flyers, like a Mandibuzz, where Ghost would be resisted, but Astonishes are neutral here. I assume I could just take any move here. It is an Ice Beam, and they get out into Gastrodon. And again, I don't really have an amazing answer to Gastrodon. I have at best a neutral Primeape. Clodsire has a terrible matchup, honestly, so I'm probably just going to stay in this matchup. And try and chip as much because Body Slam is resisted, right? I mean, I'm at like deep red, so maybe a Body Slam resisted takes me out here, but it may not even. No, it doesn't. I'm so tanky, and it's double resisted, so it does not take me out. And they double shield their Gastrodon, so I'm probably gonna need to start burning shields on Primeape. Yeah, as you guys can see, like I'm not using really any shields on Corsola and Clodsire. It's just basically double shielding Primeape. And that's what you can do with a 2 bulky, 1 super glassy Pokemon. So they're going to get to another move here. I know it's probably just a Body Slam, which I can live. So yeah, I do let it go. And the Mantine comes out. So I get to another Rage Fist. This should take out because I've already boosted once. If the Gastrodon comes back in, I should be able to karate chop down, and then we'll see what's in the back here. Yeah, the Gastrodon does come back in to try and get like at least one more slap down. And is a Swampert in the back, down a shield, which would have been close. I guess Mudshot is not a hard-hitting move. Okay, Pidgeot is like a tough core breaker here. At least it's half normal, so I can throw close combats, but taking super effective on the flying with Primeape and then just being resisted with the Ghost on Corsola here is a really rough combo. You don't see a lot of Pidgeot, so I don't mind, like, I mean, I'd rather not lose to this, but like, it's not like you need to like build to beat this. It's just like, okay, I'm seeing it here. What am I going to do? And then, a Quagsire comes in, which is obviously a terrible matchup for Clodsire. Because Corsola is just kind of useless again. Not that it's useless because it does have Power Gem. But essentially useless against Pidgeot. I'm trying to just... I was going to say take this down, but I'm going to try and come out with at least some energy here. So in case the Pidgeot does come back in, I can maybe Power Gem it. And then grab a shield or do a lot of chip damage here. So we'll see what they come in with. It is the Pidgeot. It does get a move off. I'm not worried about anything but a Brave Bird. Brave Bird would take me out. And it does. So hopefully I can get a Karate Chop, and I can't. But it is a Sand Slash in the back. So maybe I should have gone close combat here. Because now if they don't shield, they're going to get a move off here. And I have to shield because then the Gusts are going to take me out if I take this damage. So I am boosting. It looks like a Wing Attack Pidgeot still. So it's a Wing Attack Pidgeot. So I'm boosting through here just to try and take this down enough. And yeah, so just able to just boost my way through that matchup. Malamar's tough. Also Ukulele, my dad bought my daughter, so that is upstairs right now. They're having a whole concert. Malamar's tough because Malamar spams super effective foul plays really quickly, and then they make a catch on a Diggersby. So even a worse combo here where they've already grabbed a shield on my Corsola there and caught the move on a Diggersby, and now they're ahead on energy. So this is not looking good. This is not looking good. So Primeape close combat to try and take out the Diggersby. They shield, but I have back-to-back moves. But if they shield this, then I'm in trouble because of now I got a Clodsire and a Corsola, and I do not know how to get out of this matchup. Yeah, so this is just looking all sorts of bad here. How was your Christmas if you guys celebrate? Yeah, my kids definitely get spoiled by my parents, that's for sure. So they got lots of stuff, very loud stuff. Earthquake does not take out. I'm going to have to go Power Gem, but out comes the Malamar. Again, this is just, I feel like I'm just kind of going through this right now. Going through the motions of what is probably going to be a terrible loss here. Going to have to shield up a foul play. Diggersby still alive. Haven't even seen the back Pokemon yet. I do have both their shields gone because of the close combats, but we'll see what is in the back. It is a Toxapex. So Toxapex is not bad, right? Poison is resisted. So that's pretty nice. Oh, is this one where I come in and let them farm me? I tried to like make a catch. You saw that I tried to make the catch there and it didn't work because I needed to take that brine. So then I was like, okay, let's get one off here and then try that catch again because I feel like I need to like catch on Clodsire and then Astonish down. Oh, but I come in right away. And then Diggersby snipes me with the Fire Punch. Okay, maybe I didn't get caught on, but... And then I need to farm down. And they get to another punch. Or even Scorching Sands here, I think. They're pretty loaded with energy. Yeah, Scorching Sands. Gastrodon. Again, we like this matchup just because Body Slam is resisted, so they kind of have to go Earth Power. I mean, they could bait. They're at an Earth Power. I'll respect it. Again, I just think that it's a pretty risky bait there on a very bulky Pokemon. So I do shield up Earth Power, which is nice. They shield back, which is okay, because I should outpace the next move here. And I'm going to probably throw before they get to the move. Okay, we're going to CMP like an idiot. Cool, cool, cool. I don't think there's a reason to CMP there. I think you should throw the move well before that. I don't know what I was doing there. I definitely had the move before. They double shield, though, and then give up switch, which is a interesting combo. And using both shields on a Gastrodon when you have a very, very glossy Zapdos in the back is also a decision. So we're going to Power Gem this out of here immediately, and it's more Pekko. So coming in with clodsire, just because I was worried that like if I came in with primeape, they could just Aura Wheel me out immediately. So if I come in here, I know they can't do that. So I can just very easily take this out with the clodsire as opposed to potentially being one shot by the primeape. So I'm going to farm up a little bit more, take this out with the Earthquake, so I'll have a bit of energy coming out. And a more Pekko in the back. Gastrodon's still on the lead, so I can get to an Earthquake here, so I'll throw this. Why would you double shield a Gastrodon when you have a super glossy Shadow Zapdos and a more Pekko in the back? Like, those two need shields. And you didn't even try to draw out. Okay. Sableye Safe Swap is tough, so much so that I came in with a Poison Pokemon, which is resisted for... I don't know why I came in. Like, Ghost is super effective against Corsola. Karate Chop is resisted on Primeape. So I'm guessing at best I can come in here and just outbulk this and throw some Stone Edges here. Right? Because it's a Shadow. So the damage that I'm doing with the Stone Edges are more than what they can be doing. But yeah, this is a tough Pokemon to overcome here. So get off a second Stone Edge. And they shield. They're not going to get the farm down, so they're going to have to throw, but they're going to come out with a bunch of energy. So much so that I'm going to double shield here to try and get this out of here. Just I really don't have an answer for this. So double shield to get this Stone Edge off because I really do not want my Primeape or Corsola to see this. And it doesn't even take them out, but they give up switch into their own. Should not have taken those moves because now they're ahead on energy. So I'm going to have, this is going to be tough. They went double Ghost. Sableye and Corsola double Ghost, which is tough for a poison and fighting Pokemon. Hopefully I can take it low enough that I can Karate Chop down. No, they're going to get to a move here. That's what I was going to say. Resisted Karate Chop's not doing enough on this. They get the Nightshade off, which does a ton of damage. And I can just top left. Yeah, I top left. And again, a Pidgeot. This one with Gust. The other one had Wing Attack. This one has Gust. So it is just an Aerial Ace. And I should have got a move off. What am I doing? I should have got that Stone Edge off to burn the Switch Clock and do some damage to that because I don't have any answers to it. So that's unfortunate. Out comes the Dunsparce. Maybe our Switch Clocks are desynced enough that I can come in with Primeape and just Karate Chop a bunch and come out with some close combats. Maybe. And I'm going to try and snipe with... Yeah, okay. So I snipe there. Hope... Because Karate Chop is neutral. I'll have to shield up... they've already shown Aerial Ace, so I'm not as worried about Feather Dance. And now it is basically try to go close combat to take this thing out. I'll have two moves. And if they double shield, then I'm going to have to come Corsola and try and go Power Gem to take out the rest. And they do double shield, so that is rough. If it's a Brave Bird, so I'm worried about a Brave Bird. If it's just an Aerial Ace. And they give up switch to Primeape, which is huge. Because again, you just found what you needed to do. And what I need to do is just make sure I'm coming out with almost two moves here. One to take this out and one to get off the Power Gem to take out the Pidgeot. So Nightshade will take out Primeape and one to the Power Gem to take out the Pidgeot. So working around what was a tough matchup there. So yeah, strong Pokemon. Like obviously there's some weaknesses on the team together, but just is it as simple as putting like 3 of the top 4 Pokemon together? Kind of. like it does have its weaknesses that you need to work around. But in general, these Pokemon, I kind of talked about how like there's some Pokemon that I think are more underrated that you're going to see a lot, and some that are overrated, like Carbink, that probably should not be used. But for the most part, like throwing Clodsire, Corsola, Mandibuzz, Primeape, Diggersby, Feraligatr, Gastrodon, Dunsparce. Let's just stop it there. Any of those on a team together, if the team even makes somewhat sense, like it's a pretty easy way to like get wins. They are top ranked for a reason. And these Pokemon is just a mixture of like Corsola, very bulky, Astonish and Nightshade, great moves. Clodsire, very bulky, Poison Sting, with just a lot of coverage moves. And then Primeape, just so Karate Chop is a great fast move, very, very spammy, and boosting your attack with Rage Fist only 8-2 and then 10 to close combat. So that's what makes all three of these Pokemon very, very strong. And then again, the other Pokemon named Feraligatr, 10 to a Hydro Cannon. Dunsparce, just great coverage with only one weakness in fighting and great coverage. So like, yeah, putting three top meta Pokemon together is a viable strategy for GBL. Anyways, that is it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.